weird video games.
Here's a rare, surprisingly complex 8-bit Nintendo game. Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball. For those of you who are about to ask, no, as far as I know, it has nothing to do with Saved by the Bell's Dust and Diamond. Saved by the Bell did come out in 1989, and this game's American release was in 1990, 1 year later, but as much as I'd like to say it was a Nintendo sports game produced by Screech, I really doubt that connection exists. Still, a man can dream.
Oh, Screech, what might have been? Stop that, I know what you're doing!
So yeah, it's a softball game. You can pick from a half dozen fields to play on, and each has its own unique ground rules. There's a vacant lot, a park with a pond, a diamond overlooking a cliff, a school, an island, and finally a professional baseball diamond. If your ball rolls off the cliff, it's a ground rule double. If you smash the school's window, you're out, but the runners can still advance. You know, when I played baseball as a kid, a smashed window would mean game's over and everyone runs home. Anyway, here's where it actually starts to get strange. You don't select a pre-formed team like other sports games. You and your opponent fill your own roster with a selection of 60 characters ranging from generic to totally nutty. Want to build up your team with the likes of a witch, a coal miner, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the old Prince of Darkness himself? Knock yourself out, buddy. Each of these characters has their own graphics and animation for batting, fielding, and pitching. Most use an actual bat, but this guy has a pickaxe, the witch uses her broom, and the father of all lies here has a big spiky club. But amidst these bizarre creatures, we mostly have fairly ordinary Joes and their palette-switched doppelgangers.
I have a doppelganger! He's a doctor, actually. Or at least I think he used to be a doctor. He went to medical school or something. Anyway, he looks just like me, which makes it really easy for him to steal my identity. He's kind of friendly, though. I mean, he sends me text messages like, you may want to cancel that line of credit I just opened in your name and maxed out. Here's another one. I've taken your Sega Master System. I would advise you not to involve the authorities. I've evaded them thus far, and despite their efforts, I remain safely hidden. He left voicemail, too.
Anyway, it plays out like a normal baseball game, but with only 7 innings instead of 9. When players are out or score a run, they have these gigantic happy or sad faces. As wacky as this game is, what I've been showing you so far is the North American release. The original version of the game is from Japan, titled Softball Tengoku. There are some subtle differences, like the fact that almost all the characters are totally different. See, apparently someone thought the Japanese version was a little too crazy, and had it seriously toned down for the American release. Screw that guy! Guys, this game is too awesome. What can we do to make it more lame?
You know what? Regular everyday sports games are boring. The only sports games I like are super exaggerated, like NBA Jam and Super Dodgeball. If you want a realistic baseball game, get a ball and go outside. No, Kinect Sports doesn't count. It's bad enough people are using Kinect to learn how to dance. And I don't even know what kind of idiot would... Oh, come on, we're doing this.
What?
This cameo bit where you hack into my show. I mean, it's so overdone. Like, we even have that exact same static effect, you know, cutting to your annoyed face.
What are you talking about? You wrote this!
What? No, I didn't.
Yes you did. I'm looking at the script right now.
Wait, did the person who gave you that script look just like me, but with like a lab coat and a medical reflector?
Hey, I just got this joke about my mother. That's uncalled for, man!
Okay, this is seriously getting out of hand. Okay, he usually sends me a text message when he pulls something like this. Whatever, I'll deal with this later.
This one guy is named Froggy, and he doesn't run but hops around. That's because in the Japanese version, he is a frog. That's not all, not even close. We have a cram load of animal characters. We have a mouse, an ape, a hippo, an otter, a sheep, a crocodile, a chimpanzee, a rabbit, a fox, a hawk. I could go on. There are also other weird creatures like a sea monster with a sideways face, a tengu, some kind of Japanese cloth fairy, a big eyeball monster, and a few creatures from Japanese folklore. We also have a few professions like construction worker, a rock star, and a Yakuza gangster. We have a few famous people and famous fictional characters, so if you want to build up your team with Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mike Tyson, Carl Lewis, a few famous Japanese comedians, and a champion sumo wrestler, you could do just that, and maybe top your team off with a little kid in case you need a pinch hitter. It is unbelievable how many crazy characters are available in this. Look how generic all these American characters are in comparison. Sure, why stick to the boring old lineup of a koala, a ninja, elephant, tiger, snowman, raccoon dog, chicken, a stubborn old man, a mummy, and this weird bald mutant, when you can have Gary, Don, Clark, Mikey, Peter, Eddie, Ronnie, Glenn, Brian, and Mike? How do you even remember which characters you like to play with? They all look... They all look the same. Just...
Hold on a second. Hey Rob, how's it going?
What did you say to Joe?
Nothing.
Yeah, well Joe's on Skype with me right now, crying.
What? I'm not crying! That's uncalled for, man! God.
Listen, I know you're trying to, establish yourself right now on the site and all that, so can you at least please get along with the other producers?
I didn't mean to insult anyone's mom. It's just I have this evil doppelganger who's causing me trouble, and I think he sent that script to Joe. And I'm pretty sure this sounds crazy, so I'm gonna stop.
Look, I've gotta go. Just make sure that whatever happened doesn't happen again, alright? Bad, Doug, bad! Get off the furniture!
Man, why does this gotta be so difficult? This game is the ultimate crossover. It's the perfect opportunity for some cameos here and there. I could do a funny video with Dr. Insano pitching to Darknella, and maybe they're getting heckled by Turl from Battlefield Earth, but no, a stupid doctor has to go... Oh, screw you, Twisty Tornado Man! Well, the different abilities these characters have are pretty darn cool. A lot of them have mundane abilities, like being able to enter water. Many of them can fly, including the hawk, the tengu, the chicken, and the cloth fairy. Some of them can actually attack the infielders. It's kind of cheap, but it's hilarious. Did I mention the team names? The American release was right about the end of the 80s, so naturally you were going to name your team the Rads. But if you're feeling self-deprecating, you can go by the Dweebs or the Nerds. The Japanese version, of course, doesn't have this, but you could be the Viruses or the Hentais, which is a pretty amazingly weird name for a team. Is that normal over there, to name your softball team after this?
Hello?
Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Cold Guy, how's it going?
I'm fine. You do know I have a name, right?
I know, it's just the name that I know you by. Listen, I'm having the hardest time trying to find someone to cameo for my video.
So I'm your last resort, huh?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I just...
Wait! That's really it! I am your last resort!
That's not what I'm saying. I mean that...
Oh! So you mean you would rather have someone else, but you settle for me?
Oh man, how many wrong sides of the same bed can I wake up on?
Okay, look, I don't know what your issues are, but once you get them all figured out, give me a call back, let me know, we'll chat. Alright? Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Oh, there's that text message. Yeah, sorry about that. I just got the most intriguing text message. We'll be right back. Yeah, so...
Wish I had broccoli back in Nam. Oh, hi! I'm Bob Harm. You know, since the summer of 1983, dance has become an integral part of our daily lives. But did you know that dancing is murder?
Well, I haven't really quite smoothed things over with Angry Joe or Cold Guy, but I have come to some kind of understanding with this doppelganger of mine, and I'd like to introduce him to you. This is Dr. Beef Stupid. Good day. So, how exactly can you provide all of these amazing cameos you promised? We are still in our early development phase, but I've consulted with some genetic engineer colleagues of mine, and we have produced for you your very own nostalgia critic, Mr. Blade. He looks a little different. His appearance can be altered, but the groundwork is laid in. Observe as I show him a few clips of the game you are reviewing. That's pretty good. Does he talk? Yes, but his voice box is still being tweaked. Right now I'm afraid it is stuck on Stitch.
I'll remember it, so you don't have to, motherfucker.
In the meantime, I do have a secondary model I believe you will be pleased with. Behold, your alternative cinema snob.
I haven't seen a baseball game this nutty since the 1949 Classic. It happens every spring, starring Ray Milland.
That's not bad. Yes, I thought you would enjoy it. I will keep you informed as to their progress. Sure. You still haven't told me why you're doing this. Oh, I just thought I would do you a favor. Perhaps sometime in the future I may call upon you for a favor. Wait, that sounds... Goodbye.
So, there's a lot of weird stuff, and it's crazy and stuff. It's kind of like a funny analogy, like you go up to bat and the score is 0-0, no balls, no strikes, no outs. You've got a clean slate, and you're this half-human frog ready to take on the world. And what's this? Oh, it's a relief pitcher who's a crocodile. And look at that, he tricked you into being indebted to organized crime. And now it's like you can't win. I mean, you can win the game, but is it really you winning, or is it because of steroids and murder? Stupid real life. Well, the last team you face in single player is called the Amazons, and it's an all-female team composed of 10 unique characters. Considering the rest of this cast of characters, just 10 ordinary women seems a bit underwhelming. Well, I mean, this one uses a golf club, and this one uses a frying pan, so I guess that's kinda nutty. Man, are they hard though. They're so fast with their pitches and double plays and their base running, it's quite a challenge.
Oh, great. What now? Good day. I've called to collect on that favor. Already? It's only been a few minutes. I suggest you look at a clock. What? Son of a smack-smoking bishop. Have I seriously been playing this game for 3 weeks? Oh, man. Why has nobody said anything? Do I still have a job?
You do. For me.
Yeah. About that. Look, I appreciate that you went to the effort.
Oh. You've decided not to use the clones. That is truly unfortunate. I suppose I will have to dispose of them. Mr. Blade.
Wait, don't kill them. What do you want me to do?
You must kill Linkara.
What? You want me to kill Linkara? I can't kill Linkara.
It is one life for two. Does that not sound like the right decision?
What could you possibly have against Linkara? He's funny and a really decent guy. Always answering his fans' tweets and emails really quickly.
I see. So what you are saying is that you will not kill Linkara.
Isn't there something else I could do?
Perhaps. If not Linkara, then maybe Obscurus Lupa.
But she's hilarious! And she's really gone involved in the community in a way that I wish I could.
Who are you?
He was the first Channel Awesome member to compliment me on my videos.
Phaelus.
He helped me with my tax forms. Kinda dies a lot anyway, doesn't he? Diamanda Hagen?
No. I like her style.
Oh.
How about Apollo Z Hack?
Apollo? But I never really chatted with him much, but I mean, he replied to a couple of messages I sent him, and he seems pretty cool. Fine, I'll kill Apollo Z Hack.
Good. I will contact you periodically to receive your progress reports.
Yeah, fine. Look, I have to go. I have to make some phone calls. I don't know how I'm going to explain to my boss about all this work I missed.
Very good. Oh, and there is one last thing I feel you should know.
Yeah?
It was not I who wrote that script for Angry Joe.
It wasn't you? Who could have possibly...
You.
What?
You wrote it.
What the heck are you go? Oh, yeah.
Well, I will leave you to your predicament.
It's funny. You never seem to appreciate something or someone until a megalomaniac tricks you into trying to kill them. But of all the Channel Awesome members I've met so far, I've had almost universally positive experiences. You know, Doug, Rinri, Bargo, Rue from Clan of the Grey Wolf. Man, that name's cumbersome. But the point is, I think I've finally really learned the value of teamwork and the magic of friendship and the majesty of Saskatchewan. And Scarecrow, I'm gonna miss you most of all. So what do you say, Joe? Will you forgive me?
Just forget it.
What is it? It better be important. I'm having a one-eyed staring contest with a Cylon. Thank you very much.
Hi, Apollo. I just called to warn you that an evil doctor manipulated me into trying to kill you. So if anyone asks, I killed you. But, you know, you came back to life because of Deus Ex Machina.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.